This video is all about the Psychographics Report. Psychographics will let you market to people, not just demographics or panelists. You're able to leverage a single on-demand platform to understand consumers and shoppers at a deeper level with insights into their attitudes, interests, opinions, and purchase behaviors so that you can make better business decisions. We give you robust data that you can trust with deep insights with access to over 350 psychographic attributes. Data that's continuously updated via our in-app micro surveys, and an enviable response rate with almost 99% of our panelists voluntarily providing us with their psychographic information. We're also one source of truth for the who, the why, and the buy. We're able to give you one source for insights, so you can analyze purchase behavior, demographics data, and psychographic attributes all in one platform thanks to our data collection methodology. Along with that, we have on-demand customized reporting that's going to allow you to further personalize all reporting with super focused people groups based on those psychographic attributes. So let's dig in. In the Insights platform, you'll find the Psychographics Report under People Insights. If I open the Psychographics Report, you'll see that it feels just like a shopper profile report. We're going to put in 2 people groups and then a time period. And we do have some advanced options as well, not as many as we do have for shopper profile, but you'll be able to limit geographies, and then you can put in your specific static group that you want to choose from. Now, I ran this report based on just a standard Gen Z shopper group that was created. We're comparing it to all shoppers in the latest 52 weeks. We didn't limit any geography locations, and we selected our standard brick and mortar static group. So let's take a look at the Psychographics Report. Under the Advertising tab, we'll be able to see specifically where they get a lot of their advertising from. So here I can easily see that they obviously get a little bit more advertising interaction on social media than compared to all shoppers. On the flip side, they get way less advertising in print media compared to all shoppers. We can scroll down and we can see the most influential touch points. So this says that they believe that advertising on special events, social media, outdoor advertising, and online mobile devices are more influential to them. And then this is how they associate with advertising. These Gen Z shoppers are more likely to trust the advertised brands that they see compared to the average total shopper. The second tab is our eating tabs, all about their dieting. You'll be able to see their diet restrictions, any allergies, if they are more likely to be the person responsible for cooking when they're dining in, how they feel about cooking when they're dining in, and their shopping attitudes, how frequently they dine out. So Gen Z shoppers are more likely to dine out 6+ times per week compared to all shoppers. And here's the reasoning why they want to dine out. They want to satisfy a craving. They want to treat themselves, or they're traveling and they're not at home. And then they have preferences for dining out as well. The next tab is health and sustainability. So we can see that Gen Z shoppers are very committed to purchasing organic products. They would pay any price for that organic product. And they do it for social and peer approval, and because they feel like it's better regulated and it's fresher compared to all shoppers. On the flip side, they almost never recycle, and they're not at all concerned with their environment. Now there's other pieces in here that you can go through, but we'll move on to the next tab. The household tab is all about household information. Gen Z shoppers feel that last year's financial situation for them was better than the year before. And they feel the same about this year. This year's financial situation is better than last year. We can also see their financial attitudes. They are much more likely to put off savings currently, and they consider themselves a spender and not a saver compared to all shoppers. Second to the last tab is the shopping tab. We first can see online order frequency. They are much more likely to purchase once a month compared to all shoppers, or less often even. They largely shop on in-store kiosks and smartphones. We can see their holiday shopping over the past year, along with some private label information. They generally see private label value as very poor compared to all shoppers. The quality is very poor. And then we have some general information on their perceptions. We can see if they're the primary shopper, what their attitude towards shopping is, their total shopping behavior, their thoughts on online shopping, if they research online shopping, and their online shopping attitudes. The last tab is sports fandom. This will show us what type of sports they're into. So we can see that Gen Z shoppers are generally not into any of the sports that we listed above. They are least likely to be interested in baseball, golf, college basketball and football, and hockey. We can also see what sporting events they've attended in the last 12 months. Largely, they say combat sports and international soccer. And then we can see finally how avid of a fan they feel like they are. And largely, Gen Z shoppers feel that they are not fans of sports. They might go to a game, they may have fun, but they're not necessarily following things committedly compared to all shoppers. Now, let's say you wanted to dig into these Gen Z shoppers a little bit more. Maybe you wanted to focus on specifically these organic shoppers. We can go into groups, make sure we're on people groups, create a people group, and in the advanced options, now you'll notice that there are psychographics. So we can click in here, select our psychographic attributes, and we can scroll down. Notice there is pages in here, so we can scroll through and we can determine if we want to look at people that are not concerned for the environment, if they're shopping with their smartphone, dieting information. So you could keep scrolling through here, but we're just going to type in organic. And here's my organic association. So if I wanted to look specifically at organically committed shoppers that think that they are healthier, we can select those and then just carry on with saving your people group as normal. That is it for psychographics. As always, use our instant messenger if you have any questions.